Your glasses or you as a human being?
Things that human being is made out of cells.
Okay, good. Is cells more complicated or your glasses?
Well, cells are very tiny. They're very complicated.
And they have a lot of information, which is DNA, which is information. If there is information, there has to be intelligence.
Hold on, because my friend will be able to reply to this one. Not this one. Oh my goodness.
They've gone. Okay, no. The point is this. Look. I'm not trying to catch you. I'm trying to make you think. Yeah. As a human being, your eye is more complicated than my phone's camera.
Well, it is because we don't really comprehend, like, because we haven't studied it. Like, if we study, it's not going to be difficult for us to understand.
True, but the thing is this: you accept that you, as a human being, are more complex than anything on this planet Earth. The DNA in your cells have more information than every single book in this planet.
Yeah, but
now,
for me to be here, there's been a thing that's called evolution that's been happening.
What's evolution?
So evolution is like we just came from a cell.
Where did the cell come from? The cell is very complex.
Oh, I see.
Do you see the point? Charles Darwin, he believed in God. And he's the one, yes, Charles Darwin, he has a book, he believed in God. Yes. So the point is, believing in evolution and believing in God are not excluding mutual.
Yeah, I completely agree.
So what I'm saying is, sister, just to make you think, that there are things that we believe in and that we don't need to go to the factory. We use our logic and reasoning. When you cross the road, you don't jump, you look left and right. You wait for the green light. Yeah? So we use our logic and rationality.
That's because you've learned it from the society.
Good. But if you didn't learn it from the society, if you didn't lose it from the society, you will still have certain reasoning. For example, if you saw fast cars going, you might be curious, what is that? If you saw a cat get hit by it, you'd be like, okay, that's dangerous. So logically, you'll come to certain conclusions.
That happened to me.
Exactly, yeah.
I got run over, so I know.
Oh, be careful, yeah. So what I'm saying is, as a human being, you are more complex than your glasses.
Okay, yeah.
If your glasses have a designer, then biologically, you have to have a designer. Because you're more complex. So what we're saying is, that higher
I don't
power...
think there has to be a design. Because if you see, because there's different animal species.
Yes.
You're saying that there's different designs, right?
No.
What happens when there's a mutation?
No, still. Even if there's mutation, the fact that there's mutation, there's a law that is following. If there is law, there has to be a lawmaker.
How is it following a law?
For example, we have gravity, yeah?
No, I'm talking about how is mutation following a law?
Of course it does.
How is it?
Okay, for example, are you saying it's a blind process? Are you saying it's a blind process? Like blind?
Well, I'm saying, a mutation happens because when the DNA is making itself.
That's a law.
It's not a law. It's just like it just jumps one by mistake.
No, not by mistake.
Okay, you think it's okay.
No, it can't be. It's all programmed. Everything happens for a reason, yeah? So for example, when you cut yourself, why does it heal? Who tells information? Hey, listen.
Because you've got platelets that they use white blood cells. They just go in there and they just build up.
Good. Who told the white blood cells to do that?
Well, my brain is signaling. There's body signals. That's just how it works.
Okay. Are you saying that your blood cells?
So same as we, in a society, we've learned stuff. The cells in our body, they just communicate with each other.
Who's taught them this communication?
That's just how it happens.
No, you can't say just how it happens.
They've got signals, and that signaling that is the communication.
For example, you know sperm?
Yeah.
How does the sperm know to swim? Who tells the information? Hey, quickly, go!
Well, the sperm is just like, it's not thinking.
It's
got mobility. It's got the tail. The tail tells it to move.
Why does the tail tell it to move?
Well, it's not telling it to move, it's just moving.
Okay, why is it moving?
Because that's how it's programmed.
Why is it programmed like that?
Because that's how it's made.
If there is program, then there's a programmer.
All right, you can go to ask is it
biologist, yeah.
Biology is someone that studies the cells, and they will be able to give you the answer.
Biology will tell you how it works, not why it works the way it does. Meaning that, look, the question I'm trying to say is this.
I don't think there's a why though.
No, but the point is there has to be a why. Because
why?
The thing is, let me tell you why. Okay. Yeah, since you asked the why for the why, that there is a why. Okay. Now, because I look and say, when a child is born, it has the innate knowledge to suckle. It looks, yes, it does. It looks for the breast of the mother. No.
How about the ones that cannot properly attach to the breast? And they need to teach
No, of course, but do they have the inclination to suckle? Yes. Okay. Just because they can't attach probably is different.
Let me tell you, I'm a teacher and children don't know anything. You literally need to teach them every single thing that they know in society.
There was a study done that showed children, for example, something... I will try to find the study. Here was this is what they did. You know there's a table. So what they did is they used some kind of a tool, magnetic force, that usually on a table, when things fall off, yeah? So what they did is they didn't make it fall off, they made it fly. And the child, the magnet, but to the child, it caught its attention because he was saying it should have not done that, it should have fallen. So what the child did is, it was like, well, hold on a second. Why? Because if it flew, they could have seen it as something normal, but they saw it as something abnormal.
I feel like children will literally be impressed by anything. So
No,
it
okay.
doesn't really prove
But there was
anything,
a,
right? Just the
you
fact
know
that
about that, she's
Okay.
that he was impressed with by that, like, doesn't prove anything.
no problem. I think it does.
You can literally give them a pencil and be like, oh, this is my
magic.
magic pencil, and they'll be like, what?
Yes, that's fine. But
And they'll-
true. Okay, but again,
I think
the
in
child,
this,
for
what
example.
happens in this time is that
Yeah.
kids,
Yeah.
children,
Yeah.
like every single newborn
Yeah.
animal species,
Yes.
they've got an innate response.
Why?
Survival.
No, okay.
That's
What I'm
survival.
saying is that's a law.
It is survival,
It's not a law.
No,
it's
that's
just a
law.
survival instinct.
Okay,
An instinct.
no. But where does that come from? It can't just come from nothing.
just-
It can't.
If I punch you in the face, you want to know? No, that's
No,
not
no,
punch
no.
you in the face.
No,
Like,
no.
If I punch you in the face, you're.
If you follow
first
feminism,
reaction
then I would have to
is
hit you
gonna
back.
be-
Yeah.
No.
I'm joking.
But,
Yes.
but because I've also learned that. Like, I've also learned that if someone is coming,
Yes.
and
You
like,
just need to avoid
Yes.
if it hits me, it's gonna hurt
Yes.
me, so I'll try and avoid it.
So, but again, the child, do we agree that have DNA?
Of course.
Okay. Does DNA have information?
Yes.
Okay. Does information
Not
require
like-
knowledge? It does. Information requires knowledge.
That's a different type. Oh, that's.
Where does the knowledge come from? Because if there's information in the DNA, even if it's a child, let's go with you said, they don't know anything, fine. Does the information have knowledge? Who's the knowledge giver?
This one, I will not be able to give you the answer because
Okay.
I've studied microbiology, but not into that depth. I just did a module of
But
microbiology.
it's just a logical argument because the thing is, the child has DNA, and there was a study done in Oxford University by Justin Barrett. He did a study where they kept the children away from any kind of religious influence.
Okay.
They find out that all of these children have a propensity and inclination to turn to a higher power. Where did this knowledge come from?
But you know that
They-
that is because humans just need to believe in something.
Why?
Because they want to survive.
No, okay,
and
okay.
sometimes it is hard to face things in life. So sometimes
Face
you need
death,
to,
for example.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to think that there's something bigger than us.
Okay,
just
good.
For your own survival.
So good,
So you
so-
don't go depressed. So you don't want to kill yourself.
Okay, good. So-
you can just face the different stages of
Okay,
life.
okay, but-
that doesn't mean that there's actually something.
No, but there has to be, because do you believe the universe came from nothing?
I just think.
Where do you think the universe came from?
I just think that it's been there.
What, infinite?
So do you know what? Do you know that I've seen some. I cannot really give you the whole explanation because it was years ago. But I saw this video once.
Yeah.
Like they were explaining how the universe started. Like the universe is
The
like
Big Bang?
No, the Big Bang is what created like the
Yes.
galaxy. I don't know
Yes,
how
yes,
to call
yes,
it in
yes,
English.
yes, yeah.
Like-
Cosmos.
No.
Galaxy.
Anyway,
Okay,
that's
no,
the matter.
that's
Anyways.
fine,
So there's different galaxies.
Yep.
It's not just the one that we live in.
No, of course not.
Yes.
There's billions, trillions
So
of galaxies.
it keeps expanding, but at the same time that it's expanding, it's also contracting.
Yeah, that's a theory.
So, yeah. But what he said is that it will get to a point where, same as dark, everything is started from dark will happen
Dark
again. and-
matter.
No, as
Okay.
in from darkness. Everything is started from.
What's
there was
darkness? Darkness is something.
Okay, there was darkness, and all of a sudden there was light, and then galaxies started to happen, and everything started to get created.
Okay.
So there's this theory. I don't know if it's a theory. I don't know if it's. I don't know.
It's a theory. I know what you're talking about.
I don't know if
But
it is.
again, it doesn't look. Even if the universe goes up and down, the point is, where did it begin from? It cannot come from nothing.
I think it can come from nothing. It just happens because there's lots of stuff
From
that
nothing.
just-
If you went
Yes.
and told that to your maths teacher, he'll give you a fail. 0 equal 1.
Because
Impossibility.
maths is not like maths doesn't respond to everything.
It's
Maths-
abstract.
Maths is like you've got a problem and it's going to give you a solution.
Okay.
That's when maths were invented.
Okay, in maths, would you ever get 0 equals 1?
I have no idea about maths.
No, go to
I
any
didn't want to
mathematician.
do that.
No, you studied
have
this, yeah?
Like, what's
Zero,
your
zero,
understanding of
zero,
nothing,
zero.
sister? Like, if
So-
you actually understand what nothing
it's
is,
the
you would never
absence of
say.
something.
Yeah.
Nothing is the absence of something.
Yeah.
Therefore, if there's nothing there, how could something come from nothing? It's an
It just
impossibility.
happens.
No, imagine if I said to you, if you said to me, why do you believe in God? I go, it just happens.
The thing is that I know, like you saying that is because a being, is that how you say, like
Yeah,
something,
some kind of power.
some kind of power,
Yeah.
has put that in it or has decided that that's going to happen.
Has to.
Has to. All right. I get it. That's what you think.
Not
That's
what I
you
think.
believe.
No, I have an evidence. No, I don't
Okay,
believe.
you've got an
believe,
evidence.
I have evidence for that.
What's
it
your
can,
evidence?
for example, the universe cannot come from nothing. It cannot
what's
create
the
itself.
evidence?
The evidence is this. Nothing is the absence of something. So meaning you cannot
What
get
can
something
you show me as an evidence?
That's a
Which I am,
rational
which
proof,
I am.
which he is.
from nothing, nothing comes.
Okay.
So we're saying if the universe began to exist, what caused it?
Okay.
Something outside of itself has to give it rise to it.
I think we'll have to, in order to, like, again, I don't have enough knowledge about this, so I believe that will have, oh my gosh, yeah, I believe that I will have to first speak to someone that knows about the universe.
Okay.
So I will at least do some more research on the universe because I don't know enough
Anyway,
about that.
thanks for your time.
One thing though, if you did research on the universe, you'd be doing research on the wrong thing. You need to find out why there is existence rather than non-existence, because the fact
But we're
that
talking about how the universe got created.
no, I understand that, but the universe is existence. So and you said you don't want to go into microbiology and you don't have much to know about the physics. So you could strip away all of that. You could take the sum aggregate of all things that exist, and you need to now, because these things could have just as well not have existed, you need an explanation what caused these things to exist. Now the problem is if you take the sum aggregate of contingent things, which are things that could have failed to exist, these things cannot be caused by something else like them. Why? Because if it was like them, it would be in the contingent set.
I think what's happening here is what you just said. Like things need an explanation.
Yes.
That's a human necessity.
No, it's not.
We
Absolutely,
need
it's actually
to
a
know.
logical necessity, and then logic exists outside of human beings.
Do lions need
Absolutely,
to know?
yeah.
Do lions need to know